Alright guys, now look at it. Ain't this magnificent? Wow. Nice. Yo. What's up? Chef Young D right here. If you want to see how I prepare this very delicious sticky honey pork recipe, just stick around now. I will show you right after the break. Alright, welcome back guys. As you can see from my thumbnail, today I'll be preparing a very delicious sticky honey pork recipe. And guys, this is actually a challenge by Pal's Island Kitchen, right? We come up with the idea, said, hey, we're gonna use pork and do a Chinese recipe. It is marinating. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix a couple of these sauces together, right? First, I'm gonna start by adding 4 tablespoons of pure honey. Right. Also gonna add 1 tablespoon of Chinese cooking wine, rice wine, right? Also gonna add 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. Also gonna add 2 tablespoons of light soya sauce. Also gonna add 1 tablespoon of dark soya sauce. Also gonna add 1 teaspoon of minced ginger. also gonna add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 cup of water, right? I'm just gonna mix this all in. Right? Alright guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and turn my stove on, right? And I'm gonna put my stove a little above medium heat, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some corn oil. You can use vegetable oil or any oil of a choice, right? And you're just gonna throw enough to submerge the pork when it's deep frying, right? Alright guys, now I'm gonna go ahead and test if my oil is hot enough, right? And I'm using a bamboo stick, right? Alright, you can see the bubbles coming off bamboo stick. That means the oil is hot enough, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and add my pork one by one, right? Separated. And I'm gonna fry this in about 2 batch. Alright guys, I'm gonna fry this 2 times, right? I'm gonna fry it about like 80% through and take it out and drop a next batch, right? And then I'm gonna fry it again. Just to get that crispiness, right? Alright guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take these out, right? And I'm gonna drop a next batch. Alright guys, so on high heat, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and fry again. And I'm gonna fry for about 30 seconds, right? Then I take it out. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. So after I finish deep frying my pork, I'm just gonna go ahead and add my sauce, right? And when the sauce reaches like halfway down, I'm just gonna let it boil until it reaches like halfway down. Then I add the pork to it, right? Alright guys, now I'm gonna go ahead and add my pork, right? And I'm just gonna continue to stir it until the sauce is thick enough, then I turn it off. Alright guys, before I turn my stove off, I'm just gonna garnish with some sesame seed, alright? This is optional. If you don't want to add this, you don't have to add it, right? Alright guys, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn my stove off and show you the finishing product right after this. Alright guys, now here are the finishing product of my sticky honey pork. Alright, look delicious, right? Tastes delicious too. I wish y'all be tasting this right now. Wow. Nice. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna garnish with some spring onion. Right? Magnificent. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do a little taste test for y'all, right? First I'm gonna start with the pork. Mmm. Oh my word. Wow. Magnificent. Mm-mm. Unexplainable. Trust me. Mm. Wow. So flavorful. You can taste the onion. You can taste the garlic. You can taste the soy sauce. Everything just combined just make a wonderful sauce. Right? This is magnificent. Trust me, you need to try this. You definitely need to try this one. Trust me. Wow. Speechless. Mmm. I pair well with the rice, you see? Oh my word. Alright. I'm sure no one Vanessa, guys. Look what Vanessa. So what Vanessa? Okay. You see a drop? I would do want a piece here. Eh? Tell me the truth. You don't want a piece here, don't it? What you know? Wow. Wow. This is off the chain. So flavorful. Yeah. I'm gonna finish this off camera. So we catch up next time, yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Just hit that notification bell below to keep up to date with all the latest videos each and every week. So until then, take care.